They say one moment can change your whole life. And for Jake, it truly did. He was an honest man, loyal, hard-working, never greedy. But one tiny thought, one moment of temptation, destroyed everything he had ever stood for. This story will show you how a single thought can turn honesty into regret forever.
In life, most of us try to stay honest. We work hard, we stay true to our values, and we do what's right, even when it's not easy. But sometimes, it only takes one small thought, one moment of greed, to change everything. Have you ever thought, one decision you make today could either open the door to success, or close it forever? Today's story is one you should listen to very carefully, because in every part of it lies a powerful lesson. A reminder that if we don't control our thoughts, even the most honest person can make the wrong choice. Many years ago in a quiet little town, there lived a young man named Jake. Jake's life was full of struggle and sadness. Every morning he would wake up with hope in his heart, step out looking for work and walk the streets all day long. Some days he would find a small job, carrying things, cleaning, fixing, anything that earned him a few coins. Then he'd return home, cook a simple meal and go to sleep, exhausted but grateful. Jake wasn't lazy, he was honest, hardworking and humble. But no matter how hard he tried, life just didn't seem to get better. One day, after hours of walking and still not finding any work, Jake began heading home with a heavy heart. Just then he heard a voice behind him. "Hey, is there anyone here who can help me carry something?" Jake turned around. An old man was standing there with 3 large duffel bags beside him. They looked heavy. Jake walked closer and said, "Yes, sir. I can help." The old man smiled and said, "I need to go to the next village. It's a bit far. I can carry 2 of these bags myself, but the third one is too heavy. If you carry it for me, I'll give you 3 gold coins." Jake agreed immediately. He thought, finally, a chance to earn something today. He bent down, lifted the bag and felt the weight. "Wow," he said, "this is really heavy." The old man replied calmly, "Yes, because it's full of bronze coins." Jake placed the bag on his shoulder and began walking beside the old man. As they walked, Jake noticed the old man kept glancing at him. Jake thought, maybe he's worried I'll run away with his bag. But he smiled to himself and said quietly, "I'm not a thief. I'd never betray someone's trust. I just want to earn honestly." After walking for a long time, they reached the bank of a river. Jake stepped into the water to cross, but the old man stayed behind. "I'm an old man," he said. "I can't cross with these 2 bags. If I try, I might drown. Can you carry 1 more bag for me?" "Don't worry, I'll pay you 3 more gold coins." Jake nodded. But as he reached for the second bag, the old man said seriously, "Promise me you won't run away. This bag has silver coins inside." Jake was a little annoyed. "Do I look like a thief to you?" he said. "I don't cheat anyone. I just want to work hard and earn my money." The old man hesitated, then handed him the bag. Jake carried both and crossed the river. Even the thought of silver coins didn't tempt him. He was proud to be honest. Soon they reached the foot of a small hill. Jake started climbing slowly, but noticed the old man hadn't moved. "Come on," Jake shouted. "Why are you still standing there?" The old man sighed. "I can't climb with this last bag. My legs are weak." Jake replied, "Then give it to me. I'll carry it for you." The old man looked at him and said, "But this bag has gold coins. If you run away, I won't be able to catch you." Jake was getting frustrated now. "I told you already, I'm not that kind of person. I used to work for a small loan company once. I was asked to lie about a client's loan, and I quit the job instead of lying. I'm honest. That's who I am." The old man thought for a while, then said, "I hope your words are true. Take the bag. I'll walk slowly. You go ahead and wait for me on the other side of the hill." Jake nodded, lifted the bag and started walking. As Jake climbed higher and higher, a thought entered his mind. "If I run away with these 3 bags, this old man won't be able to catch me. I could be rich forever." He shook his head. "No. That's wrong." But then another thought followed. "He's old. He probably doesn't have much time left. What will he even do with all this money? I'm young. If I take it, I can build a better life, marry a beautiful woman and live comfortably forever." His heart began to race. That one small thought slowly grew louder and louder, until it drowned out his honesty. Jake started running, faster and faster until the old man disappeared from sight. When he reached home, his heart was pounding with excitement. He locked the door, dropped the bags and opened them one by one. But what he saw left him frozen. There was no gold, no silver, no bronze, just small ordinary stones. Jake couldn't understand what was happening. Why did the old man lie? Why were there stones inside the bags? And then he noticed a small note inside one of the bags. He opened it and read, "I am the king of this land. That I have no family, no heir, and I'm growing old. That I've been searching for an honest person to adopt as my son, and make him the future king. That if you had not run away, you would have been that person." Jake dropped the letter. His heart sank. That he sat on the floor, tears in his eyes. All his life he had been honest. That he had walked the right path. But in one moment, one single thought, he had destroyed everything. He could have been a king, but he let greed take over. Jake's story is a reminder for all of us. Our thoughts are powerful. They can lift us, or destroy us. Jake wasn't a bad person. He wasn't greedy by nature. But he didn't control his thoughts, and that led him down the wrong path. There's an old saying, even our worst enemy can't harm us as much as our own negative thoughts can. Every action begins with a thought. Thoughts become words. Words become actions. Actions become habits. And habits shape our future. So if we want to live a peaceful, successful life, we must learn to guard our thoughts. Feed your mind with honesty, gratitude, and positivity, because whatever you plant in your mind will one day grow into your reality. Our thoughts are like seeds. If you plant good ones, your life will bloom beautifully. But if you plant greed, fear, and negativity, your future will reflect the same. So, always remember Jake's story. Point one: small thought can make or break your destiny. Stay honest, stay calm, and stay in control of your mind. Because the true wealth in life isn't gold or silver. It's a pure heart and a peaceful mind.